When you think about Christians, do you think they're the kind of people who like to party? When you think about Jesus, do you think that he's the kind of person who liked to party? Well, I tell you what, if you don't think that Christians like to party, or if you didn't think that Jesus would have liked to party, then think again. Do you know that in the Bible, the time that we have recorded of Jesus' life, he spent a quarter of it in people's homes, having dinner with people, eating with people, and partying with people. Jesus loved to party. And Christians, we love to have a good time. And do you know what? There's this amazing story in the Bible that describes how Jesus loved to be at a party. It's actually the first story that we have recorded of Jesus doing a miracle. Something that just totally blows our minds. Something that isn't natural, it is supernatural. Now, the story goes that Jesus was attending a wedding. Massive party wedding. And him and his mates and his family were there, and they were having such a great time celebrating the marriage of his friends. And then suddenly, the worst thing happens that could happen at a party. The bar dries up. And some of Jesus' friends come to him and say, Jesus, the bar's dried up. Could you do something? Could you do something to get this party started once again? And Jesus, I can imagine him being super calm, says, go get me 3 barrels. Not like glasses, not buckets, but barrels. Think whiskey keg type barrels, these massive barrels. It says that they could hold 120 litres of liquid. And he says to the bartender, go fill them up with water. I bet you're thinking, no, that's not quite what people want at a wedding, is it? 120 litres times 3 of water. But hang on, wait. Because the bartender goes and he fills up these old barrels full of water. And Jesus goes to them, prays over them, gets a wine glass, and gets some of the liquid out of the barrel. And he walks up to the father of the bride, the person who's hosting this massive party, and he gives this liquid to this man. The man takes a sip. And he's absolutely bowled over. He's overwhelmed. He says, why on earth have you saved the best wine till last? Normally people put the best wine out first and then put the rubbish stuff out later when people have already had a bit to drink. Do you know what this shows? This shows that Jesus is a miracle worker. He gives the most amazing things to us. And he gives the best. And do you know the amazing thing about that story? Is that that party then continued. They continued to enjoy themselves with the best wine that they have ever tasted. There was actually water, but Jesus turned into wine. So who is Jesus? Well, Jesus is the life and soul of the party.